All right, if you know me, I have not stayed celibate in my life. It's actually been majority of the time driving in the other direction, which has only led to heartbreak, misery, lack of unhappiness, so on and so forth. And a lot of the relationships I've been in, the ones that I've tried to take seriously, it's easy to point at the other person and that they lied or manipulated or cheated, which may have transpired. And I'm not saying that that behavior is okay. It's definitely not. What I am saying that if a man stays celibate and stays within the tenets of Jesus, of tenets of God, of the divine commandments, doesn't put lust, I've put my own ego ahead of it, like, oh, I'm with the hot chick, or I'm with this chick, and other dudes are going to give me that ego boost when they see that I'm with that one girl. If you put yourself aside and stay celibate, even if that woman or man goes out of pocket, goes out of bounds, and cheats or whatever, you've lost nothing. You've lost nothing. All they're doing is revealing their character. But as soon as you allow lust and lead that man or woman, in my case, let's say for a man, you're leading that woman into sexual depravity, into immorality, you're already outside the tenets of God. You're already leading that person, her into sin. You're dragging her into sin because of your own lustful desires, your own ego, your own pride. If you truly love that person, you would wait. And the best part about it is that filter, it's an automatic filter, because if they love you, they're going to wait. If they love you, they're not going to do you dirty. If they love you, they're not going to go behind your back and manipulate and lie or cheat or whatever. It's not going to happen. We as a society have put this huge emphasis on sexuality. And that's how we get our worth, especially with women. Women, you think that your worth comes from your looks, or if you can get sexual attention from men. It's just not true. It's simply not true. If anything, it actually diminishes your self-worth. It diminishes your value in the dating market. Men may want to physically be with you, but they don't want to make you a wife. So if that's all you want, okay, fine. Like, you can do that. But if you're looking for a husband, if you're looking for a future, if you're looking for a family, if you're looking for something that lasts long term, that's not the way to go. And it applies for men too. You're losing your value as well. Not as extremely, it's not as scoffed at, which men and women are different, but I'm going to still say that from a biblical standpoint, it's wrong. So it's just, men, we need to take control back. And I'm not saying by force or anything like that. The way we take control back is holding ourselves to a higher standard, becoming honorable, honest, compassionate, loving, disciplined men that don't allow their flesh to control them, whether it's lust or greed or power or gluttony, whatever it is. When you are disciplined, you are putting your flesh into submission, and nothing can control you. You are then in control. Men can straighten this out. And if more men held themselves to this standard, it would sift out these women who everyone's complaining about. But you're unwilling to look in the mirror at yourself to go like, am I putting my lustful desires ahead of what is right? And I would say most men these days are. The reason we're so off track is due to giving up God. We're not teaching these moral values, these foundational values. We're not teaching these morals. We're not adhering to his law, and we're not putting our flesh into submission as he's called us to do. So as a man, you can point the finger and say it's women and they're doing all this, and I'm not giving a justification for their bad behavior, just as I'm not giving a justification for men's bad behavior. But if you're not willing to look in the mirror, if you're not willing to take accountability for your own actions and your own selfish desires, Whether you want a relationship or not, it's not going to work. It'll fail every single time. It might not fail tomorrow or a week, or a year from now, but it will fail. We need to turn to God. We need to turn to Jesus. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Love you guys.